Hi guys. So tourniquets. How do we, or how should we, I should say, stage a tourniquet? Um, I don't have one new in the package right now, but when you buy a tourniquet, usually cat tourniquets, for example, they're going to come in a cellophane plastic kind of vacuum sealed pouch. Um, if they're going to be thrown in a bag, on a fire truck or in a cop car, just in a medic bag, you can kind of leave them in that little cellophane. Because when you're on scene, you can just rip it open, and more likely you're doing it on somebody else. But if you're going to carry a tourniquet for possibly your own use every day, you want the tourniquet accessible immediately. If I get shot, stabbed, whatever, to where I get severely cut, whatever, to where I'm bleeding very badly, I don't want to pull a tourniquet out, have to rip off a package, and then try to fuck around and get it squared away. If you're going to carry it in a pouch on your person, get it squared away before. So, this is a cat tourniquet. When you pull them out of the package, you're going to want to take the windlass portion of it in one hand, take the strap, and you're just kind of pull on it to make sure everything is taut the way it should be. The windlass should let me get this here. All right, that all should be tight. We're gonna capture that in the buckle. Strap. And these cat tourniquets, you got that little red flag. What I do is I feed it through the buckle, and then I'm going to fold it back on itself. What that does is it gives me a little bit extra something to grab onto. Because if it's just like this is going to Velcro to itself, and I might have a struggle trying to pull it. So I'm going to fold it over. So I have about an inch here I can just grab onto. Okay, now I'm going to pull about 6 inches through, and I'm going to Velcro that to the strap, to itself. Okay, now, when this came out, I'm going to pop that back in there. I'm going to, a lot of these tourniquets, they're going to come like this. So your time flag, you're going to want to actually flag it off to the side. Why is that important? Again, same thing with taking it out of the cellophane when you're going to put it in your pouch and you're going to stage it. When I go to pull this out, put it on myself, if I ever have to, I don't want to have to fight this thing off to try and get to the windlass. I want that open. I don't really personally care about the timesheet. I want that out of my way. Because I need to get this open on whatever limb I need to get it onto, tighten it down, and get to that windlass. So now that it's like this, okay, I folded that over so I have a tab I can pull on. I have about 6 or 7 inches, fold it over onto itself. And then, and the the time flag is out of the way. From the buckle end, I'm going to fold it up along to the top of the windlass. I'm going to fold it back down over itself to the buckle and kind of back up. So I'm going to end up with this little compact, kind of squished together package. Now, this can go into your pouch. When you need it, you're going to yank on it. And usually, if you can get a hold of a portion of it and you flick your arm, it will open. I'll do that again. So the way you're going to do this is from the buckle up, the top of the windlass, back down to the buckle, trying to keep everything kind of tight, like that. When you need it, you're going to pull it out, get a hold of it, and then kind of flick your arm down, and it should open up. Now, when you get it to where you need it, if it's going to go on this arm, high and tight to where you need it. This, see how it's not Velcroed to itself anymore. I can yank on it and secure it to where I need to and crank on it. So that's the way I stage mine, and that's kind of how I suggest folks stage theirs if they're going to carry them in a pouch, especially if it's going to be for personal use.